Domanda qui.
When you said, I don't know if it's what, yeah. When you said you didn't, when you picked the book in the first place, you said, well, another war issue, you know, war story. And you said, yeah, the book was fascinating, so you wrote the script. But you said, I'm not going to direct it. Why you didn't thought in the first place to do the film? Because the previous ones, not previous, but the one you won the Oscar was about war. And I remember when it ends, and there was a question to the viewer. You left the question to the viewer. In this film, not. You went at all. You answer a question to the viewer. But why you didn't thought about it in the first place?
Well, you know, as it says again in the book and in the film, and by the way, you should all read the book, because book is, you know, I think film is 1/10 of the book. You can never actually make a movie as good as a book is, and this book is really, really brilliant. It takes tools, simple as that. You know, go back to those places. You know, you can't really make film about war without going, you know, to those places and going there yourself. And it's just not pleasant, you know. And it's not pleasant for many things. It's not pleasant to go to somebody else's emotion and memories, and then, you know, you bring back yours. Few days ago, I found a tape in my apartment in Sarajevo, and I didn't know what it was. It was VHS tape, and, you know, I just put it in, and I saw images of war that I made during the siege of Sarajevo. And after 20 seconds, I stopped and I threw tape in the garbage. Later, I was sorry. I could have kept it, but that was the instant reaction was really to get rid of it, because I can't look at it anymore. And I was the one who made that tape. So for me, when I do this kind of things, I really have, you know, a ticket back to places which, you know, you don't want to go very often. So I think that, and I was really tired after No Man's Land. You know, No Man's Land was, first it was an emotional experience to write it, and it was a great experience to shoot it, and then I lived for a year something that is really unusual. No Man's Land was, you know, invited to all the festivals. I had to travel all around the world and talk again and again and again. And at one point you start feeling like you're a machine. You know, you know your answer before a journalist even asks you. You know, and because you've said it 150 times, and you try to make variation, but yeah. So that was the reason. But you know, I think Anthony knew all the time that I would do it. Because when I told him, like, okay, I'll read the book, he said, yeah, just read it. And then I called him and said, look, I'll write it, but I'll not direct it. I said, yeah, fine, do whatever you want. It's just let me go, you know. He used a heavy cannon once. It was Sidney Pollack who came to Paris to see me and to discuss. And, you know, and then Sidney said, I really think you should do it because you have this experience, and, you know, it could really work for this film. So, you know. It was a process, long process.
2 questions for Mr. Lee.